What is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerdcastle for the next episode of Planetbase. My name is Splattercat. Happy to have you here today. As we hang out for a little while, the quest for 300 peasants is really all that I'm looking to accomplish in this playthrough. I think that I'm about done with the game. I'm having fun with it. I like the game, but I'd like to wait and see what patches bring along the way. We got another cabin that's ready to go over here, and so you know what? As long as I've got a bin to file my peasants inside of, there was a meteor impact on a wind turbine. How dare you, sir? I guess you could say that that blows if you really wanted to go that far in. We got ourselves another colony ship over here, so something weird happened. I'm not exactly sure what took place, but essentially, I came back into my save, and like everything was kind of messed up, and so they're playing a little bit of catch-up right now. I'm not sure exactly what happened. Like, maybe I left the game running or something while I went to go do something else on accident. I'm not entirely sure, but when I loaded back into the game, like, everything was broken, and so I had to play for like 20 minutes to get it all fixed. Like, our score was bad and everything was all moved. I'm not really so sure. Just wanted to make you guys aware so that if there's anything in here that looks overly flagged or frustrated, kind of a weird situation. Not exactly sure what happened. I think I queued up maybe before I quit last time I played, or the last session that I played out. I think that maybe, I don't know. God, we're getting so many meteor strikes right now. Like, for real, what planet are we on top of right now where meteor strikes are this frequent? Must have, like, zero atmosphere whatsoever. Alright, so we got that stuff building down there. I mean, for right now, I think I'm really just taking immigrants, and that's all there is to it. Where are you taking that to? I bet he's going to go and repair that over there. We got another visitor ship on this side with a couple of very unhappy visitors. My favorite kind, grumpy-ass visitors. They should be able to get some of these beds all nice and done. As far as I can tell, my base does suffer a bit from sprawl. Yes, indeed. I do read your comments, and so I wanted to call it out. In general, I try not to respond because I find that people want to argue with me or generally just be disagreeable. And then that makes me be disagreeable, and so I tend to avoid the temptation. But I do read them, and I think that this base, I would have designed it very, very, very differently had I known what I know now playing the game. But since we've already got like a sprawly thing going at this point, there's no way to fix that. Like the game, it's very difficult to retrofit things in this game because everything is so interconnected, especially with the way that I've designed everything. And so anyways, I figure if I ever do another playthrough, like once the game patches up and gets a little bit more content dense, I guess. Once it gets to that point, I'll probably build very, very differently. I may even watch my own series or maybe watch somebody else's before I go back in just to get some ideas. I think that I would have built things a tad more circular, and then the central areas would have all been like cabins going inwards and stuff like that. It would have been, I think I would have done things a little bit differently, but for right now, there's no point crying over spilt milk. We are where we are, and so looking back in this game really has no point. We got robots, and so I'm going to take some robots right now. It's going to clean out like half of my money. But that's okay. They're not going to bury me with my money. Not this time around. I'll probably just wire this on over and we'll go ahead. He's a general goods representative. See, he's sugarcoating right there. Just tell me you're a guy that's trying to sell me shit. Like, that's all that I really need to know. Just be like, listen, I'm trying to rook you and I'm trying to take your stuff in exchange for some of my stuff that I don't really want. Just, let's make this happen. Let's make a deal, yeah? Just be honest with me. Don't call yourself like, oh, I'm a local goods representative. I'm also a facilitator. I'm like, send me a trader who's honest. What do we have over here? We got ourselves another biologist and another worker. Kimber Bober. I like that name for some reason. It makes me, I don't think Kimber Bober is going to be our most astute. It doesn't sound like the name that you would give to somebody. Ew, he's a 1T. Oh, man. It's nothing worse than 1Ts. My name is Matthew, but I have 2 Ts, like God intended. These weird Satan worshippers with their 1T. Anyways, I had a family member who dated a guy named Matthew with 1T, and that's what we call him. We call him 1T. I don't know why. I assume it just has to do with I'm just making jokes right now. Don't get all offended. People always get all offended. They get all grumpy. Like, Splattercat made a joke, and he's obviously being super serious. Right? I'm never serious. I am just an asshole who just talks about random stuff and makes jokes. People gotta calm down and just be like, whew, it's not that serious. It really is not. So what got hit? Said a connection got hit over here. I assume it has to do with, like, I think Scandinavian people spell Matthew with 1T most of the time, right? I wouldn't know because I'm not Scandinavian, nor have I ever been anywhere near any Scandinavian place. However, I think the 2 T's, probably people that are sticking to, like, the biblical reference. And then as it kind of like circulated around, just like lost a T in there somewhere. Like one day they're like, maybe 2 T's are too difficult to write. I'll do 1. Bam! And then instead of an EW, I'm going to do like an IEAU or something at the end to make the same noise. Idiosyncrasies in language and naming. How's our happiness looking right now? Decent. My score has gone up. That's a plus. However, people are getting grumpy again. I think this bar down here is overloaded. This one appears to be at a central focal point, and I think if I could get another bar in here, I mean, the dome, they don't really seem to use it that often, and it's not that far from the other recreation place. And so my question for right now would be, if I were to put in a bar, they collect in certain communal places as they go around, namely in restaurants tends to be the one they go into, which is why this bar I think is so successful. Is because while they're on their way down to get food, they're like, oh, I'm kind of depressed right now, so maybe I'll add a little alcoholism into the mix. And so they stop there. So I'm thinking the next bar that we should make should be like right here, if we're even going to make one. Or alternate locations that we could go for are actually pretty limited right now. Oh, look at that. I have structures that are out of oxygen. That's a little bit concerning. Oh, that explains it. So things are going offline. I've had a problem where they're like, oh, this is out of oxygen. It's because it looks like he's repairing and retrofitting an oxygen generator. And it appears to, like, not function while he's doing that. So maybe that's why it's cutting off oxygen to other places. We've had that issue for a while. I'm glad that I finally was able to click it and catch it on camera. Makes me feel a lot better. I'm like, okay, so I know what that stimuli is. The road to 300 citizens. But we need to work on happiness first. I believe it's pretty rare that biologists get down here and actually work on this. I think I'm trying to look for a good look. If you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I'm looking for a location where I actually like want to build something. And once I find one, I'll get back to you and I will commence with the commentary. My breath is doing this annoying thing right now where it's bouncing back off my microphone and like hitting me square in my mouth, and I have no idea why it's happening. Like, this has never happened before. This is a weird phenomena. And so I get this constant feeling of somebody just like breathing on my face while I'm trying to talk. And I'm just like, this is the worst. Like, if you really want to terrorize people, like if you put people and you want to get information out of them, do this. Force them to talk for 30 minutes at a time and then just blow on their face the whole time while they're trying to type. Like, make you want to strangle somebody. Okay. It also doesn't help. Basically, well, I don't want to talk about it right now. Let's go ahead and work on things that are actually part of the gameplay process right here. I was going to allude to various activities taking place, but you know what? Forget that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I think this one over here will work from that side. And if we could get another bar rocking, I mean, that'd be pretty... Actually, I should probably do the better one, shouldn't I? I should probably do the big one. I think that's been the #1 problem most people have had with my playthrough, is that I never do, like, the big bars. And so there's a big bar right there. Dropping big bars like a AAA rapper. Dressing in clothes because you know that I am dapper. When I lay down beats, you know it's always going to be slappers. And when I get tired, I guess I'll take a nap. Sounds fantastic right now. I was going to say a nappers, but a nap sounds fantastic right now. It sounds like that would be the best. I would be so stoked to take a nap right now. Oh, wow, there's like no way for them to access this location. I have to go all the way around the horn that way. These meteors are getting close. I saw a meteor hit a plane, by the way. Nothing happened. It was just like, it like went right through it while it was landing. Didn't do anything. I was hoping it would explode like kablah and cause all kinds of problems, and it would be super awesome. We got another worker right there. What is the distribution of my random... Whoa, what is this over here? Why is this looking so scary and downwards? Oh, it's food? Food is trending down, huh? Oh, would you look at that? Who even knew? I don't think I want to trade anything right now. I think I'm just going to rely on the fact that my visitors like to pay me money for things. And that should allow me to accumulate a little bit of cash as time goes along. We just got 15 coins for something, but I'm not really sure what. I saw coins be like, cha-ching, and lock on in right there, but shit if I know. I never know anything when I play this game. I have no concept of anything that's ever going on. So we got mushroom pads down here doing their thing. They just paid 25 coins. That's super awesome. I think it's because the little individual guys, they pay you the money when they get in there. And so I think you get like a bonus at the end. I don't know, a little guy walked in there and then I got 12 coins. I'm not going to argue causality right now because, you know, it's only a very, very limited sample size, i.e. 1. So I'm not going to be like, oh, that was totally caused by that thing that I happened. I mean, people are walking around carrying stuff. I guess I could link that to the amount of coins that I get, too, if I wanted to operate by the same logic, just with less bias. Well, yeah, I figured I'd throw it out there. I figured I would mention it. Why is everything going so slowly right now? I would like for the game to go faster. Oh, that's quick save? Shit, I learned things today. Alright, that's fun. Let's keep the game running for right now. We should be able to get people happy if we really focus on it. We have so many visitor and trade ships, and we're still getting colony ships too, which is actually real. Oh man, we got Scott Malone, who's obviously up to no good. Or maybe he is up to good. I don't know. We're up to 213 people right now. We may need to focus on getting a tad more food and also a tad more biologists. Let me go to my landing permissions for right now. I'm actually going to swing that in favor of biologists for just a minute, because I think we just have way too much biology work to get done, and unfortunately we don't have the people running around to get it finished. On this side, food's on the rise, although I would like to take a look at some of these things, right? Is it just going to be like a little jump, or is it going to be like a big one? Because this is kind of scary right here. This is definitely like things going down. So, for example, if I compared it to, like, I don't know, any of my... Oh, man, Melissa Booker died of dehydration? What happens if they land a ship here and then they die while they're inside my base because they can't get the thing that they need? What happens then? Is everybody dying of dehydration? Or is it just one person? Must have just been one person. I'll put another water fountain just in case, though. This is like the smallest dining room ever. Not sure what I was thinking over here, but I definitely should have gone with the bigger size. Maybe I was operating under, like, I don't know, raw materials constraints or something at the time. But either way, it does not appear to be enough. So on this side, all that I really want to do is cram people in here, like, as much as possible. Want to make this thing have, like, room for a lot. Oh, shit, that's a terrible place for that. Don't do that. That's a big mistake. Put one right there, and then maybe put one right there. And then if I can still fit, I want a table. Oh, I can't have a table? Okay, then a vid screen. Although I am a little bit low on plastics right now, so this might be costly. Still, I've never been the one to focus on problems. Instead, I'm going to focus on solutions. Actually, I'm always the person that focuses. No! Kirk Johnson, why are you dying of dehydration? Is there no water around? There's no water fountain. There's one water fountain in here. Maybe I should figure out a way to put in more water fountains. Wait, did I just attach a bar to a bar? Please tell me that's a... Oh my god, I attached a bar to a bar. I am the worst. Okay, cancel everything we were ever planning on doing right there. God, I am stupid in a whole new direction. Continue assembling water fountains. Treat this as like the Avengers of water fountains. Be like, water fountains, assemble! And then just give me lots of water fountains. I mean, I feel like they have enough, but maybe they're just drinking too much liquor. Got enough guards for right now, maybe? Have I been even picking up guards? Okay, so pick up guards. And then I don't think we need medics. They don't die very often, so we'll go in like that right there. That looks good to me. If we can get some more guns and like firearms and people to protect us from the nasty bad guys that are outside our gates, I would feel better, because obviously everybody that's not from here is the enemy. That's how humanity works, right? If you're not from here, you're the bad guy, and unfortunately, I just can't have you on my team, right? Oh, you hit my water extractor with a giant rock. What are you, like a bored 14-year-old? Oh, man, space. Drive me crazy. You want to, like, calculate the sheer amount of shit that gets broken. I think it has to do with me being bored when I was like, oh, there's injured people in here, too. So are doctors going to come around? I think the stockpile might be too far. If only I could connect these two. Ah, well, what are you gonna do? I wish that it would work, but it won't. So, I guess I'll just cry in my corner for right now. Semiconductors looking good. We got plenty of metal and things going on. Trade ship over here that really just does not have anything that I desire, and so he can be on his way. Colony ship coming on in, which is good. Oh man, our score dropped off hard. Does score drop off when people die? What causes that to drop off? Once again, I would love to like click over this and have like, maybe there's a, is there a prestige menu on here? So I need 8 techs and 300 population. Honestly, right now I'm kind of just done with the game, so I'm waiting for it to end. I'll go ahead and do that right there. Wait for the driller bot to be all nice and repaired too. It's always nice to notice that somebody's work is being rewarded over there. Might be a little low on engineers too. I don't necessarily see them scrambling on out to do my bidding. Honestly, there's not a lot of auctions around these parts of space anyways, so there's not a lot to bid on, but you get what I mean. Yeah, I undid all my priorities too, I think. I don't know. I logged back in after saving, and I'm not sure what went on, but when I logged in, we had a lot of problems, and like things were broken and all kinds of stuff. Got a transmissione. Small group of irradiated workers are acting for help. Yeah, they can land. Whatever, that's cool. I like money. Money is always fun. I like money like I like bunnies. Oh wow, there's a lot of you guys. You weren't joking about that whole like I'm irradiated thing. Like, you guys are really, really irradiated. Holy balls. I also have way too many medicinal herbs. And so what I may do is lean off of those a little bit. Visitor ship over there. Let me... So instead of medicinal pads, which I think I actually probably don't need, I sort of just built them because I enjoy building things that I don't need. Instead, maybe we'll go in, and I know that trees make people happy, and so let's build some trees because our oxygen situation is pretty solid right now, I think. I think there's a menu around here somewhere. I think there's a menu around here somewhere where I can look at. Yeah, appears to be fluctuating a little bit downwards rapidly. So I think something has changed in between here and the last time I recorded, like maybe a patch or something. Because we dropped from like 700-ish, didn't we? I wasn't paying attention very well, but I thought we were like 700, and then it was like... Pfft. Maybe I wasn't looking, though. Also, I don't see numbers very good. They tend to flip around for me. And none of our grids are working. Yeah. There it goes. Apparently, it just needed to refresh. I don't know. Yeah, oxygen's good. I should probably work on... I don't know. Food looks like it's definitely diminishing pretty rapidly. Looks like it's about even, so if we keep taking extra people from other places, I think we are most definitely... I mean, all we gotta do is look at the long-term spread on food, and it is trending over time downwards. Maybe... get rid of a few starch-producing plants on a different side. We got onions over here. I know I've probably got something producing like non-stop starch on one side. There we go. Rice pads. No. Those do starches as well, so we'll go ahead and eliminate those. Hey, I want to click this right here. Here. Let me click a you. There we go. Got it. See, my trick is to click more frantically and more frustratedly when I don't get what I want, and it seems to work out pretty well. Obviously, it in no way leads to more frustration. We'll go with some GM tomato pads over here to make this a little bit easier. Probably bulldoze that too, and then we'll put in a couple of GM onion pads. There we go. And so that'll take a little bit of the starch out of our pants, I guess. You know, I've never starched my pants, never once in my entire life. I had Dickies for a while, which basically are starched when you get them, but then they, like, you always waited for them to get more limp. Like, Dickies always take forever to get comfortable. Although I've noticed nowadays when you buy blue jeans, they do a better job of making them less stiff and keeping them washed out. When I was a kid, when you got new jeans, it sucked. I mean, it was awesome to get new clothes, especially since I only had hand-me-downs when I was a kid. But getting new clothes was dope, except for the fact that you had to break in the jeans and they were just, like, hella stiff. Nowadays, the pants come soft. I don't know how they do it. But I go down to like Tilly's or like PacSun or whatever, and I buy some jeans. They're soft like the first day that you buy them. I'm like, that's amazing. They've eliminated the entire process. I feel bad for ladies' jeans though, because they always got like holes in them and they charge like twice as much. Like I went with my girlfriend anyways when she went clothes shopping. Anyways, sorry, I had to cough right there, and then I edited it out. I was amazed at how like shabby all the clothes were at like the female clothing store. I was like, that's hella crazy. Like, why would it be so shitty? And they were all like twice as expensive too. Like a shirt was like 28 bucks. I was like, Jesus, for one shirt, $28? Be kidding me with this ish. I'd be kind of upset if I had to buy a shirt for $30. I'd be like, damn, can't we just go to Target and get like some plain white tees or something for like 30 for 10 or something? I don't know. It's like, there's got to be an easier way to do this. It said there was going to be a sandstorm, but I don't know if there's actually going to be a sandstorm. It might be lying to me. Said there was going to be a sandstorm, but I don't see it. Nah, I don't know. Not going to worry about it. No more yellow alert. There we go. Big ship, are you bringing me anything right now? You brought me an engineer and a guard. Sounds good. I also think I need to get back in here, and I'm producing a ton of starch from this side. I don't know. It might be worth it to just, like, have all of my starch production. Well, I basically leave a couple in there somewhere, but not a lot. It looks like we've got a meteor impact on a connection. That's okay, so long as it didn't, like, wound or maim anybody. It should be fine. This bar down here appears to be definitely helping a little bit. I find the bars to be more cost-effective than the domes. Like, they don't seem to like to use the domes. It seems like they prioritize alcoholism before they prioritize cardiovascular health. And for good reason. It sucks doing cardio. And it takes... Oh, there's maybe another one coming soon. Last time you said that, nothing happened. I don't pay you guys to be like, maybe something bad's gonna happen. I need, like, consistency. 100%. Get on your A game right now. To 224. We're expanding pretty quickly, so we might need to make another biodome. Oh god, that was so close. If only you could harvest these for like metal or something. How sick would that be if you could get like ore? Wow, we have a lot of ore too. We're like drowning in ore right now. I might just take this guy's money and I don't know. I need to get rid of some of the starch for sure. Seems alright to me. I don't see the sandstorm coming, so you keep saying there's a sandstorm, but I'm pretty sure there's not. I'm just going to let them do whatever the hell they want to do. And I need to clean out some of this starch. I definitely don't think we need this much. There's got to be somewhere. Oh my god. That was so close. There are rocks bouncing inside of our base from an outside collision. Like, that is horrifying. Medicinal pad. I figure at some point we'll probably get something done here. We have 1,000. We got a couple more traders. I think I could be super stoked because then we could buy some more robots or something. So we got a guard and another biologist, which looks good to me. We're either going to need another... Oh, there it is. It came. Finally. Maybe we get, like, more advanced warning. I think you guys mentioned that in the comments somewhere. Where, like, you get more advanced warning. Yeah, just go inside, guys. Go inside. Yes, wait in queue. Perfect. At least our people in space know how to wait in a line. There's nothing worse than people that don't know how to wait in line. Does that shit frustrate you? God, it's like Disneyland. Like, people just cutting lines and not giving a shit. And then, like, the Disneyland people are just like, whatever. I get paid minimum wage to work here. It doesn't matter to me. Like, I just watched, like, 30 people just jump the turnstile up there. We need to have, like, everybody in line. So I'm going to give you a hint. If you're ever visiting and somebody pulls some shit like that, it's your job as the person in line to instigate and make all the other people in line gang up on that person and boot them out of line. You should be like, there's like 100 of us, pal. You about to get a stomp out party. You better figure it out. You better, the happiest place in the world is about to get a lot sadder. You want to be on a headline? Back of the line. You about to be on page 3A, son. Oh, God. Newspaper humor. Yay, trade chips. Give me robots. Oh, man, those robots are so expensive. Maybe I'll just take your constructors. Do I even need the mining robots? I feel like we have way too much ore to begin with, so... It's been a really good day for robots. Like, robots have definitely been increasing their availability in this general... Oh, they're constructor bots. I knew they were constructor bots, so I don't even know why I said that. Like, it was just one of those weird things that slipped out, and by the time it came out, you were just like, well, that's going on the internet. And what do you do from there? What do you do from there? I definitely need to either build a lab or something. I feel like we're finally catching up as far as biologists are concerned. All of our different areas, they look like they have a lot less problems. And so I think it's about time we probably go in on another big... I don't know why. I built so many dumb things when I look at this, like... And you guys have been calling me out on them, so it's my fault. Like, I should be just building the big versions of everything all the time and never building... Yay, more biologists! Good. That makes me feel a little bit more confident about creating a big lab down here. I want a dog so bad, but it's the end of the episode, so I can't talk about it right now. I'll talk about it next time. I want one. I want one right now, and my landlady is just the worst. I will see you guys in the next episode of Planetbase. We're moving towards 300 people. That's what I want to accomplish, and I made another little building. See y'all next time. How do, everybody?